Welcome to ImproChem. This induction video will address all the safety, health and environmental issues that are of importance. As you are a contractor and a visitor to ImproChem, please pay close attention to all the aspects that will be shown. Our intention is to ensure that you are fully equipped with all the safety, health information and other knowledge in order for you to conduct your business with us safely and without any incidents or injuries. If you require further detailed information, please refer to any of the sheet team. It is important for you to know and comply with all the rules outlined in this video in order to ensure a safe working environment. All truck drivers entering these premises shall fully understand the safety rules and guidelines as outlined in this video. Non-conformance with the following regulations may result in delays or refusals to load. Before entering the ImproChem manufacturing site, the security will check that you have the following: a valid induction card, a valid driver's license, and professional driver permit. All the required personal protective equipment such as hard hat, overalls, safety boots, gloves, goggles. These must be worn at all times. Chocks for the vehicle wheels. Tire condition must be in an acceptable state. Spill control equipment. And fire extinguishers if you are carrying any hazardous cargo. When you are checked and ready to enter the premises, the security guard will issue you with a safety card to remind you of all the safety rules to adhere to whilst on our premises. PPE must be worn at all times while in the manufacturing area. A maximum speed limit of 10 km per hour must be adhered to at all times. All other road traffic signs and pedestrian walkways must also be obeyed. The use of cell phones in the manufacturing area is strictly prohibited. Eating, drinking and smoking in the plant is prohibited. There are designated areas provided for these activities. Never leave your vehicle idling and park it safely and switch the engine off before any activity can start. Also ensure that you always remove your key from the vehicle once it is safely parked. Ensure the vehicle is chocked at both the front and the back of the wheel before you can start with any work. After you have chocked the wheels, immediately report to the ImproChem supervisor on site for further instructions. If you are in doubt, ask the security at the entrance point which supervisor you need to report to. Ensure that you always use the designated pedestrian walkways, demarcated with yellow lines. Remember, no cell phones are to be used and no smoking is allowed. When you arrive at the supervisor, he will inform you of further requirements. Report any injuries or equipment damages or problems to the ImproChem supervisor. Hand over the paperwork for the loading to the supervisor. Determine all the loading requirements for the area. The ImproChem supervisor will accompany you back to your vehicle and will then inform you and the ImproChem operator where your vehicle must be moved to for loading. Remove the chocks from your wheels and carefully listen to the ImproChem operator, who will then assist you to correctly position and align the tanker to the loading platform. Once parked in the correct place, turn your vehicle off and remove the keys. Then ensure that you put on all your PPE and chock the wheels again. Remember, front and back. Drivers are responsible for the cleanup of any spills of any hazardous material that have been caused by them. Such events must be reported to the ImproChem supervisor. The main drain valve of the tanker must be closed and checked. This is very important, as failure to do so may result in product loss or a chemical spill on our site. Then place the fire extinguisher nearby. The driver may then get back into the cab until the ImproChem qualified person comes to do the final inspection of the tanker. This is to determine if it is ready and in good working condition before loading may start. The induction card, driver's license, and professional driver's permit will again be checked, so make sure they are valid and have them ready. Your PPE will also be checked, that is, hard hat, goggles, gloves, safety boots, and overalls. The vehicle and fire extinguisher will also be checked. Truck drivers must not handle or tamper with any equipment owned by ImproChem unless this is required for the completion of their task and has been authorized by the ImproChem supervisor. The driver may then get back into the cab whilst the ImproChem qualified person checks that the inside of the tanker is clean for loading and that the correct product will be transferred. Driver, remain in your vehicle whilst loading is taking place. The ImproChem operator will place the tanker loading signage as well as the first aid emergency cylinder of diphoterene next to the vehicle in the correct place. The ImproChem operator will then start the loading process. An emergency alarm is sounded every Tuesday at 10 a.m. This is a test alarm and you may proceed with your work. However, if the emergency alarm sounds at any other time, you must quickly but safely park your vehicle, remove the keys, and immediately proceed to the nearest G-room. G-rooms are located in the canteen, the main G-room, the electrical workshop, in the engineering building, the control room for the emergency team, and the sales boardroom in the admin building. In case you are splashed with any chemicals, locate the nearest diphoterene station and apply it as soon as possible. Report this to the supervisor or the first aider. A canteen, toilets and smoking area are available for use. Please keep them in a clean and tidy state and place rubbish in the bins provided. Thank you for working safely whilst at ImproChem.